Stepping in now, Nolan Ryan, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And the run is in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between him now as that lead gets even bigger.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. In now, Cal Ripken, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. In time to first, and there are two away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, you know, I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup, and if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ben Paulson will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Hey, Dodger fans, be sure to join us here at Dodger Stadium next Saturday night as we welcome back players and coaches for the 30th anniversary of the 1981 Dodgers World Championship team that defeated the Yankees in 6 games. Get your tickets now for this special event. Visit Dodgers.com.
big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Nick Hundley will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Ryan gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Puig, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
Too high, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And a knuckleball stays outside. 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing hard, liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 8.
This pitch is on the outside part of the plate with some movement, but you see it there. He just goes down and flips it the other way over the shortstop's head. That's about all you can do.
Jose Reyes will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Brandon Barnes will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Gavin Vela is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Jim Soto will start things off in the home second, and they've got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
This is line to left. Parra has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Stepping in.